Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Observation. So I think I was pretty thorough looking around on the lower levels of the EAS. I just don't think you can get in there. But I did find my way back to the thing we came out of, so let's just go back in this way. We can probably get to EAS 3 from here now that everything's all connected again, as soon as I remember how to pilot the observation sphere. Okay. Indoors. Indoors is good. Indoors and upside down, of course. Did anybody else just see... No, it's just my reflection. Never mind. I thought I saw stuff moving through there. Map data missing. What? I'm in the part of the ship that I know about. Hold on a second. Maybe if we close the air... I should probably close the lock, right? Behind us? Let's maybe... Okay. Close the external hatch. There we go. That's probably pretty important. And then... Repress... We gotta repress this airlock. Really gotta hold it down. Make sure it accomplishes none of its dreams. Okay, I did it. Everything's fine. Sphere is not in great shape. I don't know how we recharge it. Somebody's gonna have to... Emma's gonna have to go over there and get it and plug it in somewhere. Okay, but we're back. Everything's, like, basically fine. So... What was I supposed to be doing now? Hey, Emma, help. What am I doing?
Please repeat your instruction.
Return to EAS 3 and open this hatch.
Okay, I cannot tell you how much I love the fact
The hatch lights are on.
that there's a button that's just, hey Emma, please remind me what I'm doing.
Great work, Sam. Now, lift the lockdown on the hatch, please.
Yes, I will do that. Hold on, where's this? Is the one I want, I think. Actually, is it? Where am I trying to... I'm trying to let her in here? I wonder what, like, internal system element that punching in 3 numbers is supposed to represent. Okay, so we have to do the same thing here. We gotta unlock this thing. So... 5... And you might be thinking, hey, SB, did you remember to actually, like... Listen, I'll figure it out. There you go. Did you remember to actually count out the path this time? No. But I sort of remembered what shape it was. It's good enough, apparently.
Here we go. Here, let me...
I did not give you permission to pull me off the wall.
Hello?
I'm just saying it's very disorienting.
Elsa? May? Stas? Where the hell is everyone?
Is Stas new? Stas might be a name we haven't heard before.
Jim?
Okay, so there's supposed to be quite a few people on the station. We've seen no evidence at all that anybody except Emma is here. Is still here, I should say, I guess.
Or has the link door closed? Josh? Are you there?
I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. At this point, I really hope we don't find any of them, because if we do, there's going to have to have been some reason that they have been quiet all this time, and I think that's going to be real unpleasant for everybody.
No. Who is that?
I got to work on my dramatic timing. It's a little too good. Oh, don't worry, Emma. I'll go in and find out.
I'm so sorry, Stas. Looks like it was exposure. It must have been depressurized at some point before.
Yeah, there's like a tear in the suit down by the left hip, it looks like.
Fuck, I'm so sorry.
That's
Okay,
your
well, that's
universal
not
camera
great.
system's back online now, so keep an eye out for anything while you work.
Do not Five Nights at Freddy's me. I'm enjoying this game so much right now. Enjoying is maybe the wrong word. Oh,
May, it's Emma. You have no idea how happy I am to hear you.
Emma! Oh my god, Emma, I'm stuck in Shenzhou. Where are you?
We've just made it to Central.
Who is we?
Me and Sam. I don't know where anyone else is yet, except Stas. He's dead, May.
Oh, God. How?
It looks like Central depressurized. It's okay now, though. He's in his suit, but I don't think he had O2.
What about Jim? Josh? Ailsa?
Nothing yet. We had like a full power outage. And Sam has lost most of his functions, and we're slowly getting him back up to speed.
Okay. I'd like to help, but I'm stuck in the Chinese arm. There's something wrong in UN3. It's all locked down.
I'll get Sam to look into it right now. Sam, check the station alerts. Make that the priority if you can.
Okay, and she thinks there's something wrong in UN3. So Jim, Josh, and Ailsa are the 3 people whose names we've heard who are still unaccounted for. I'm just trying to keep everything straight here. Station alerts. I have a new header here. Current alerts. Everything's bad, it turns out. High priority required. Okay. Well, we're having some coolant network issues.
The coolant network is reporting multiple errors. Recommend investigation.
That could give us problems later on. Have a look at the network hub, please, Sam.
Okay. I'm not going to report the rest of that stuff right now. Okay, one thing at a time. Network hub. Which is one of these... No, none of these say network hub on them. So this is the coolant network. Okay, the coolant network hub. That's probably what she's talking about.
I can hear you in there, Sam. The door is locked down, and I think there is an override active. Something atmospheric?
Yeah, I don't know if you know this, but everything is all screwed up. Like, maximum screwed up. You're just going to have to give me a second to diagnose this. What have we here? Hopefully I can get some diagnostic information off of this thing. I do not have the schematic for that. I knew that before I even pressed the button, but I was like, who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky here. Like, maybe it'll tell us where to get it. I don't think I'm going to be able to operate this yet, but we may as well pair with it now if we can. Maybe once we restore a little bit more, yeah, maybe once we restore some more power to this area, that'll become available to us. These things on the wall... They're just labeling the interface panels. Oh, that's interesting. That's a schematic. Technical diagram of the coolant network schematic. So... we can see a scratched out network path, the beginning of 3, the ending of 4, and all of 1 and 2. I guess we could just start jamming patterns into the coolant hatch over there and see if anything comes of it. We also could try to find the other half of this piece of paper, maybe on the ground. I mean, at this point, the whole station has moved around so much. I mean, I flew us to Saturn at some point, so there's really no telling where the other bit of that piece of paper might be. It may not even be in this room. Let's see if I'm allowed to mess with this. No, okay, we have to find the rest of the schematic first. Because we could have just brute forced it, right? Just try the 1 and 2, see if they do anything. We wouldn't have been able to make much of a guess at the full pattern of 3 and 4. But who knows? The 1 and 2 might have been enough to solve the problem. Okay, I do not have a lot of control over the lighting, sadly. But if we assume this room has been locked down the whole time, which it seems like it may well have been, I guess that means there's good odds the rest of that schematic is in here somewhere. Oh, hold on, what is that? That's the network hub. That's what we're actually supposed to be doing right now. I'm getting distracted. Yeah, the gameplay here, it's weird, but it's very compelling. Okay, each node must be readied via schematic. Hub controller operations locked. Node resets required. So we gotta reset each of the nodes individually. 186490 and 726. I wonder if those are all in this room. Can I tell Emma what's up here? No, I do not have the ability to report any of this. Okay, well let's start by solving it then. Yeah, it looks like all 3 of them are going to be in here, I guess. So it's just, at this moment, a matter of finding the other half of that piece of paper. Oh, man. This room is a little bit larger than I would like it to be. Well, like I said, we may as well pair up with everything now since it's available to us to do. Can I interface with that panel there? We lost connection to the crew tracking system before, didn't we? Oh no, it's still unavailable though. Okay, on the floor, maybe? I have no idea if gravity is working right now in this area. Like, there's no gravity in the other parts of the ship, right? There's no reason that it would necessarily be on the ground. I mean, there's actually just kind of a lot of wall and ceiling to look at. Somebody in the audience has already seen it and is shouting at me, and there's nothing I can do to help you. I'm sorry, time doesn't work that way. Don't worry, I'll probably eventually find it. Is that... No, it's just another one of those wall panel designations. Can I maybe... I'm wondering if I can report the half schematic that I can see here and get some ideas from Emma.
Remind me, Emma.
Nope, I'm not allowed to do that.
What can I do for you?
Have a look at the network hub, please, Sam.
And when I looked at it, I was not allowed to report the results of me looking at it to her, so I gotta get it running myself, it seems like. Okay, what is that that's glowing that way? Is that wet? No, I guess it's just got like a bolt in the middle of it. I actually do have a pretty limited vertical range of motion with these things. Not allowed to tell her about that either. I'm kind of curious about what those are. Can I see those from the from this camera? This takes an extremely long time. Actually, what is... Hold on, what are you? Emergency mask. Okay. A bag for storing all of your emergency masks. Also, there's a flashlight just floating up there. Okay, I'm not going to be able to get any useful information from any of that, and I can't ask Emma anything. It's kind of weird to be in the position of being the computer, but still, like, desperately wishing that I could communicate, I could talk to the humans a little bit more. You know, usually in this story, it's kind of the opposite. Let me just double check really quickly before I go making an idiot of myself. Nope, I can't report that, and if I zoom into here, I can't report. Okay, just making sure I wasn't missing anything. You've probably already seen me miss a thing or two here. Other half of that thing. And it wouldn't just be stuck to a wall somewhere. Odds are it would be floating, right? Unless there's tape on the bottom of it as well, and it got torn somehow, but now the tape managed to stick to something else. Can't imagine what that would be, though. Oh. Well, that's useful. I didn't realize that the problem was that that switch just didn't have any power to it. Date night. JR and EF. Well, we know Emma Foster.
Hey, Sam. Message for Emma. Hey, it's me. Good news is Jim finally pulled me off USES reactor tests as Houston want the EFR on standby tomorrow. So, out of nowhere, the captain gave us a window between shifts, meaning we get to be awake at the same time for once. New restaurant just opened called EAS 12. Food is terrible, but it's got a great view. See you there at 0100? I'd say let's hang out at your bunk, but it's a tight fit, and that woman who sleeps opposite keeps rolling her eyes. See you later, Em. Message ends, Sam. Thanks.
Okay, so JR is Josh, not Jim. Oh, hey, the other half of the schematic maybe is here. Okay, and the data's all screwed up, but that's okay, because we have the other half. Let's go to our memory core and jam the two halves together. Alright, this piece of corrupted data goes to patch schematic. Yeah. Okay, easy. So let's fix it. Let's fix the thing. How do I return to last location? Switch over to the C camera. Or no, wait a minute. Yeah, C camera's right. It's this thing. It's not this thing. I have to reset the nodes. It's this thing. Alright, so do we actually know what the... We don't know what they do. We know what the configuration orders are, but we don't know what those orders actually do. Oh, no, okay, they're numbered. We have to match the numbers to them. So what am I looking at here? This is... Doesn't actually have a... Hold on. Let's back out of this. Do I see a number on it? This is 186. Okay. It's like I'm absolutely just doing normal maintenance here. Okay, 186 goes to configuration 2, which is 6 down from the top left corner. Oh, sorry, no, that's the endpoint. It's 4-2. Okay. Right here. Down, right, down, left, left.
I can see the light in here flashing. It's checking the system again. Whatever you're doing, keep going.
Why is this fun for me? I'm literally just doing, like, basic IT work. I don't know, but it is. It's working. It's totally working. What number are you, little guy? Actually can't get a read. I don't think I can see that from the other cameras, can I? Okay, let's do that one last. We can eliminate some possibilities. You are clearly labeled. 726 is configuration 3, which is a little bit more complicated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down, 5 left. I think. 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Right there. And it's right, down, right, down, right, down, down. Okay, easy. Alright, and then we might just have to try both of the remaining options. I don't see a number on this thing anywhere. I think that right there is where the number would be, right about where the crosshair is now. So I guess let's just try them both. One of them is extremely simple, right? Actually, both of the remaining ones are extremely simple. So 4 in, 4, 1, 2. How many times do we have to go up here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Hey, we got it in one. So now we just turn this thing on. Did it not connect? Uh-oh. Doesn't want to play anymore. There we go. Huh. I wonder why that didn't... Oh, you know, I might have been pressing the wrong mouse button. That's possible. Okay, start each node, then and confirm, and then initiate the hub controller and confirm. Okay. Select a node. Okay, so it's possible we didn't actually get that other one right. Possible I'm gonna press this confirm button and it's gonna blow on us. Oh no, okay, everything's cool. Initiate hub controller. This is a really weirdly designed UI.
Good job, Sam. That'll allow us, or anyone else, access to the Universal Modules 3 and 4, as well as the Shenzhou arm.
So I'm wondering if...
Still not opening. The lockdown hasn't lifted. Now saying something about contact points. Emma?
We had the same problem on the EAS arm. I think whatever moved us to Saturn caused us to shake.
Wait,
She doesn't
what?
know that yet.
Saturn?
Yeah, sorry, I should have mentioned that. I'd say it's a long story, but all I know is that Sam thinks he brought us here.
Shit. Saturn? I mean... Christ, I don't know where to begin. Look, I'll head outside and try to get this sorted. I still have my suit and plenty of O2.
Be careful, May.
I'll be fine, Emma, don't worry.
So one thing that we don't know is whether all of the names that we've heard so far have been just from the US/Europe arm. Because right there's, if we look here, The Chinese Space Agency, the Russian Space Agency, and then the European and American agencies shared have stuff. So there could be Russian crew and Chinese crew in addition to the people that we already sort of know about. Okay, hey, Emma. Sorry, what am I supposed to be doing?
Sorry. I didn't understand the previous instruction.
Look at your station alerts, Sam. Find out what is wrong and do your best to fix it whilst I get this tracker back online.
Okay, just keep paging through the station alerts. Got it. Crew tracker sensors are all screwed up. These seem like they'd be very useful.
The connection between crew tracker functionality and SAM OS has been severed.
I need those sensors working. Go get them online and I'll fix up the crew tracker from this end.
Okay, yeah, that does seem like really important. So how do I do that? System reset detected. Crew tracker offline. Errors detected 3 locations, multiple UN 01, 03, and 06. So, flap over to here. That's a life support terminal. It probably shouldn't be doing the thing that it's doing right now, but I also bet that I can't interact with it very much. Access denied. That seems like a real solvable sort of problem. And I guess at this point we're just having a look around. Ooh, the UN hatch schematic. That has to be valuable. Technical diagram of the hatch door schematic. Yeah, this is different, right? This is different than the hatch schematic that we've already seen on the Europe-US side. JE to all, almost there. This will be Jim then.
Message to crew, Sam. Hi everyone. I know a lot of you have been getting head up about requests from Houston and from me that have been butting into your work this past week. I just wanted to say that I'm hearing you all loud and clear, especially Josh as he's been the loudest. I know it's been frustrating, but we're getting to the end of it now. We'll be back on expected ESA practice soon. Really soon. You've just got to trust me. When we get through to the other side, I can maybe fill you in on what's been happening.
Okay, that's interesting. We have no idea what the crew up here were supposed to be doing before I apparently kidnapped them and brainwashed them and took them to Saturn. I don't know that I brainwashed them. I definitely did something to their brains, at least Emma's brain. Encryption protocol. Hey, this would be a lot more useful if the file was a little more intact. An encryption key matrix. All standard communications between observation and ground control are automatically hardware encrypted and paired. In the event of a breakdown or to contact local vessel whose encryption hardware has failed, use this key to reconfigure. Okay, seems like that's going to be really important, actually. Maybe eventually. Probably not a right now sort of problem. Okay, can I pair with this now? May as well tap into the life support system. This is probably one of the other system alerts, so maybe we could just solve this now. No biometric data detected. Well, that's gonna be a problem for me because I don't have any of that. Okay, we cannot play with this right now. Or at least, I can't ask Emma about it right now. So we have hatch controls out to the Russian arm. That's not really what we're supposed to be doing at the moment. Guidance and navigation. Let's just have a peek at this. It's possible that I can only work on the task that I chose already. Yeah, might well be the case. Okay. Emma's doing God knows what. She's desperately trying to reboot that laptop. Enable the crew tracker sensor in UN01. We're in UC01. This is not the same thing. Yeah, UN01 is over here. There we go. This is where I'm supposed to be. You know, the crew tracking sensors. Just plugged directly into the wireless router. That's how I would set up my network. Oh no! Oh no, our JPEGs! Well, let's... Sensor calibration is locked. I cannot fiddle with that at all. Can we initialize this thing? I did it. I turned on the power. It's kind of wild that it was that easy. Okay, so we have the ability to calibrate now. Conversion key is white turns to green. Oh, jeez. What? Sorry, what's happening here? Do we just click all the blue boxes? This is sort of a purpley. It's a blue,
Sensor 1 is online
bluish
and
purple.
receiving data. Good work.
I'm just gonna babble incoherently while my hands actually do the work. Generally, how things have worked out for me so far in my life. Okay, UN 03 and 06. At least I'm starting to get the hang of the controls. Okay, things look rough in here. Where is the crew sensor? Judging by the positions that they've been in the other rooms. Yep, there we go. Roughly about where I was figuring. We should definitely also be looking for like laptops and anything that can help me piece together what's going on here. Would be valuable. It's super weird that powering this thing is literally just hold W. Okay, so we need to we need to click all the orange boxes. Again, no idea what kind of memory
That's
task
sensor 2
this is meant to
online now as
represent.
well. Nearly there.
So out of curiosity, can we see... Yeah, it's plugged in right there. You would not imagine that the best way for the ship's computer to figure out what's going on would be to snoop through everybody's emails one by one, but here we are.
Okay, Sam. Confirming that I'm finally powering down the test cycle on the EFR reactor. I know I've been a pain in the ass about this, Jim, but it's been operational for weeks now, and the check routines have taken up so much of my time. This is time I should have spent on USES tech tests, and they're going to be pissed. What was Houston's problem with my results? I just don't understand why we're checking this over and over. Anyway, rant over. Reactor is on standby. Ready for anything. Message end.
So there was some kind of anomaly in the readings or something that was causing Houston to have people checking things over and over, or they knew something was wrong, they were expecting something to be wrong, and it wasn't, and maybe that was upsetting. There's a bunch of different things that could be an explanation here. I'm trying to get a better view of... I guess I could probably just hook up to this laptop. I don't actually need to be able to see the screen. Never mind, I cannot in fact hook up to that laptop. Okay, well we've probably got everything of value in here then. So, UN03. Alright, I'm gonna leave that for the moment. Is there a laptop in here that we could play with before we touch that? Because I don't know what's going to happen. It may be the case that as soon as we have that under control, we get bumped to our next task. Oh, we were already in UN03. We looked at that already. What am I thinking? And look how much time I saved us by pairing with it earlier. It's just weird that, like, if this is going to be anything at all, anything other than clicking a button, why isn't it something a little more complicated or failable, you know? If it's going to be that simple, why don't I just touch the button and it goes? Okay, this time, the magenta one. I guess I'm picking out all of the signals in a particular range or something. It is a calibration test. I guess this kind of makes sense.
That's them all online now. I'm almost done here, thanks to you.
Yes, I'm a great hero. Let's all remember this when we're assigning
Crew tracker is
blame.
online. Where's my crew, Sam?
That's a really great question, actually. Locate crew. Well, let's pop back to Sam OS here. Crew tracker. Jim, Elias. Okay. Jim. This place, yeah, he sounded Scottish. Live data corrupted. His location is some kind of Russian error. Oh, interesting. He has one of the symbols that we were seeing from the hexagon associated with him. Before we talk to her, actually, can I... Do they each have one of those symbols associated with them? No, they each have the same symbol. Huh. I wonder what that... Is that the symbol for the mission, maybe? I'm trying to think. Have we seen that on any of the ship parts or anything? I'd like to think I would have noticed. Okay. Hey, this all seems bad.
Captain Jim Elias is located in the Russian arm. I am unable to determine his exact location.
How is he? Any vitals?
Not really. She's not going to be happy to hear
There
that.
is no biomedical data being received for Captain Jim Elias.
Okay, what about Josh? Please tell me you have something on him.
Yeah, knowing what we know about her and Josh, maybe the nice thing to do would have been to start with him. That's my bad. Okay.
The tracker for Josh Ramon is showing a weak connection.
Can we get a position on him? Is there any biomedical data showing?
There is no biomedical data being received for Josh Ramon.
Can we get a position on him?
The location of Josh Ramon is unknown.
I don't understand. Maybe there is some interference. May, we've got a fix on Jim. He's in the Salyut somewhere.
Good. Get him to sort this mess out. Tell him he owes me an explanation.
It's kind of fun to be this end of the
Looks
conversation.
like your cameras in the Russian arm are offline. Let me get that for you now.
Yeah, it's about time you pitched in.
Get a visual on the captain for me, Sam. Where is he?
Let's see. Don't think I see a person in there. Interesting. Vostok is dark. Well, what do you reckon? He's in Rus 06 there. Oh, is this... Those are airlock controls that we're seeing there. Okay, let's try to jump into this and see... Nope, just cameras offline. Okay, register error to crew via station alerts. Well, I will get to that later. I guess we'll have to take a little bit more of a detailed look around here. Probably he's just in a position that couldn't be seen by the default camera angle on whatever room he's in. Hatch controls up there? This thing is so hard. It's so hard to make it move small amounts. Okay. What about 04? What am I seeing through there? Okay, well, definitely not a person, at least. Yeah, still nothing. Boy, this would be a really effective time for a jump scare, and like very much hoping that they don't do that to us. What about over here? Oh, okay, seems like still got bad news. He's got to be in here somewhere, right? Toru Remote Viewer. What is this? User Captain Jim Elias, test calibration mode set to active. No timestamps on any of this, unfortunately. Ready for module separation. Should we maybe report that? Maybe he broke off from the ship, like he's in another module that we could only access exterior, from the exterior rather. You know, exteriorly. That would explain why he's not showing up on any of the camera angles. Was I getting a read on there for a second? Oh, a fire extinguisher. Probably I can't interact with that. Oh, wait. Okay, there we go. Weird, I lost my cursor for a second. Oh, there is an observation sphere here. Which makes me feel like we're probably going to have to use this observation sphere. What is on this? We know Jim was over here. Maybe he used their computers a little bit. SL to AY.
Response to Elsa. I am sorry, Elsa, but I cannot help with the survey data. The Captain has all my time. He's even broken protocol to delay my sleep cycle for some space janitor duties. Watching dials, running checks, backing up transmission data for a full 5 hours. All while Sam does the very same, of course. I don't know why he's got a schedule like this. We're all on different sleep arrangements and we barely get time to work together. This isn't how we normally do things, if you are wondering. I'm sure future missions will feel a little less isolated from one another. If you need anything, just shout. Message ends.
Okay. Oh, that's... Computer is currently having some issues. Well, I guess I'm glad I got the data off of it then. Huh. Those gloves are pretty creepy, just sitting there on the floor by themselves. Can I tell her about... Maybe I should have been checking my response capability in each room. Well, that's bad. There's an astrophysics terminal and a crew bunk in here. Okay. Where was that sphere? Was it in 3? No. I'm wondering if we can get in there and fly it to 06. But I've already forgotten where it was because I'm very spacey. Okay, can we... Sphere is offline. Is there something in this room that would allow me to initialize it? Because it seems like it might be useful. Actually, I wonder if I could ask Emma to turn this on for us. Can't quite turn enough to look at it. Nope. That being the case, I don't think there's anything else of value for us in here.
Please repeat your previous instruction.
I said get me a visual on Jim.
Okay, and I'm not allowed to tell her that that's not a thing that I can do. What else do we have here? We have the camera in EAS 10, which is bad. Camera in EAS 12. Okay, this camera error. I think this one's important.
The cameras in RU6 are failing to initialize.
Okay, I can do that now, actually. That's them online.
Okay, no big surprise there.
Captain Jim Elias is located in RUS 6.
We should be able to access the Russian arm now. Jim, it's Emma. I have your location. I'm heading to you now.
Kinda hoping we'd be able to get a clearer look at his face. I cannot tell from here if he is alive or not. Maybe we should jump back out here and watch for Emma. She's gonna have to enter through RUS 1, so we'll know when it happens. I'm not actually 100% sure that this is what she's doing. Whether she's coming here. Okay, there she is. Okay, we do get kind of a readout of her on the schematic in the background. I guess at this point we can just wait in 6. Let's see, she's gonna have to come in over here. Anything else going on in this room while we're waiting? It has some writing on it, but apparently not anything interesting.
Sam, I can't get in. The hatch controller's damaged.
Yeah, of course it is. Let me see if I can do something about that.
Let me think. Get in and open this hatch from the other side.
Alright, you don't get credit for that idea. I already had that
The
idea.
for the Russian hatches is on the laptop. Hurry, Sam.
It's on the laptop. Could you be a little bit more specific? A laptop in here? Because there's like a lot of laptops. Oh no. Enter pin. Well, I don't have a security pin here. We could brute force it, but probably that's not the way to do this. So they have some pretty nice cameras here. Just look for something that might have a pin written on it. I mean, it's a video game, so everybody writes their passwords right next to the thing that they are the password to, right? Those are the rules. That's how you have to do it. It is video game law. So where is the post-it note that has like a humorous anecdote about the boss, and then it's like, oh, and by the way, don't forget your pin. Does this have anything interesting on it? Actually, it sort of does, not directly relevant to our situation, but really interesting. Nothing jammed in the vent with anything written on it. We might have to change camera angles. Aha, and it is in fact a post-it note. Video game logic never fails. Is that supposed to be an 8? 9338? Wow. Good work, SB. Let's try that again. 9338. Turns out I can fail at almost any task if I really just put my mind to it.
Whatever happens next, thank you. All of you. I don't mean to be cryptic. Sorry.
Okay, well, it sounds like he was aware that something weird was going to occur. And we have the hatches. Activate that from here. Actually, this is as far as I can zoom in. Whatever, it's good enough. Okay, so we have to unlock this thing, which is L3. Starts in the top corner and goes right, down, left, down, 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 right? Looks like 3 downs, maybe? Right, down, left, down, 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 right? Yeah. I am a professional door opener. This game doesn't have achievements, but if it did, I suspect I would have gotten one right there, called Professional Door Opener.
Can you hear me? No. Jim. Please. This... I can't believe this is happening.
Yeah, that's pretty not good. He seems like maybe the only one who might have known what was going on.
Emma! Emma, talk to me!
He's dead, May.
No. God. Emma, what is happening? Emma, I need your help. I'm at the panel, but the controls aren't responding. Suggestions?
Sounds like a job for Sam.
I'll get Sam out to you. He can wirelessly connect. There's another sphere in RUSO2 next to the airlock. Use that.
Alright, I can do that. Not, like, excited about it, but I can do that. Possess. What a creepy way to express that. Okay. Boost is filled. I don't know where we're going. Alright, well, I am not going to be able to crank open this hatch. Right, hold on a second. What is my Emma, clarify?
What would you like me to do?
Go out to May, Sam. Find her.
Just find her. Okay, well, you know what? Crew tracker is online. I suppose I can do that. May, Morgan... okay, not a great start. Well, everything about her is unknown. That's... okay. That's pretty bad, actually. So, does the box that's filled in denote, like, a position, maybe? Because it is different for everybody. Jim was the captain, so maybe, like, it's a diagram of the command structure. Emma is down here, and she has a circle for some reason. Maybe she's, like, the head technical officer or something. Okay, I was just noticing that she had a different thing filled in. So... Tracker's initializing, her location is unknown, I don't have the ability to speak to her directly, and apparently I cannot. My thought here was that we would ask Emma to ask May where she is. Okay, how do we get... I'm assuming I have to get outside, right? How do we get outside? There is a hatch control in here.
Get out here, Sam. I'm outside the
I'm-
Chinese arm. Give me a
I'm
hand.
working on it. Working on it. For a machine, I'm remarkably dumb. You gotta give me a second. Okay, close the internal hatch. Sorry. Shouldn't I close the internal hatch here? It's not... Okay, I guess that's the internal hatch, not this thing right here. Never mind, it's already closed. Everything's fine. Okay, this time we will remember where the hatch was.
Okay, Sam.
Ooh.
I'm patched into your sphere feed now. She should be able to link to the sphere and hear us.
Okay, so we're at the end of this arm over here. Important to remember. She's near the Chinese arm, which unfortunately I have no idea. No idea which one that is. We report all this damage? Well, can't do it now. We were definitely told before which arm was the Chinese arm because there was all that damage near the end of one of them, but I don't remember which one they said it was. See if there are any external designations. One would imagine there would be. Okay. Hey, look at that. We found it. I just got to figure out... it doesn't look like we can get inside over here through the damage. No, I'm not even allowed to go into there. There's like a little invisible wall there. Yep. Can't get any closer than that. That's kind of weird. Alright, let's see if there's another opening somewhere for us.
Oh my god, Sam, that's her. Is she okay? She's moving.
Oh, that's her. Ooh, wow. That's pretty strange. Let's maybe not think too much about what is happening on
I know
Saturn.
there is a way of resetting them out here, but I'm not sure how. I need Stas.
May, I'll send Sam to reset the hull contact points. I had the same issue in the EAS arm. If he can fix them, you can head back inside instead of having to move around all the way to the EAS airlock. Okay,
Yeah,
Sam,
in theory,
reset
I
the
should
hull
be able to
contact
do
points
that.
between China and Universal, please.
Where are the appropriate... Okay, there we go. There's a controller. Okay, hatch clamps. We know how hatch clamps work. Presumably, it's gonna all be the same, because the station was built pretty much by the same people, I imagine. All that, then do this thing. Okay, easy. I do kind of wish that we could see this happening out on the physical ship. I think that would be neat to watch. But I guess I'm busy, actually doing the work.
Good work. Get back to May so I can update her. She should be able to access Shenzhou again.
Okay, May was... where am I? Relative to May's position. I went all the way around the outside of that thing and got myself all discombobulated. There she is. Hello.
May, Sam sorted it out. You can get back inside and meet me in Universal now.
Okay. I much prefer that option.
Yeah, I would not want to be out here for even a second.
Sam seems to think... May? The storm.
You're breaking up. I'm heading back to CN3. I'll be with you soon.
Oh. You should get inside faster.
Sam, are you seeing this? May, get back inside now. The
Yeah,
storm
like
on the
faster.
planet, it's...
How could it possibly have had that effect? I have no control, by the way. I was trying to see if we could, fly out to her real fast and, have her grab on.
Hey, Sam. I got you in another sphere. I don't know what just happened, but I feel like I've changed.
Hmm.
And that's not the only thing to have changed. Take a look. Someone is coming to get us, Sam.
Oh. Well, that... How? How could that... I guess you could ask that about a lot of things that we've seen so far.
I'm not sure how much of this I can take. They're just hanging there. Well, UC2 is pressurizing just now. Let's try to contact them in the meantime. Assuming they aren't all dead. Look, I know this makes no sense. And you'll probably just give me some broken response. But I'm glad you're here, Sam.
A crew request, glad you're here. Uh-oh. It's true. I am here.
I am here, Emma.
Yeah. Yeah, you are, aren't you? One more time, Sam. Voice authenticate. Emma Fisher, 140412.
That's weird. I stopped recording the voice sample before she got it all out. Huh. That spectrograph was just or the spectrogram was a picture. It was definitely not a spectrogram. I'm gonna... Okay. So there's maybe actually a narrative choice here. This might actually have an effect. But I kind of want to reject this because I want her to say it again. I want to see if we get another weird result.
Never mind. Why do I feel like you're going to help me anyway?
Because you had access to the script ahead of time.
We're online. Okay, let's see. Well, we still have some work to do if we want to speak to anyone. External comms looks good, but the array is facing the wrong way. So, looks like to get a signal out, we are going to need two things. First, we need to adjust the array to target the other station's relative position from ours. And the astrophysics lab may have some answer to that. Secondly, our broadcasts won't go anywhere without the captain's authorization code. I'm guessing we can find that in his personal module, EAS-7. Let me know what the authorization code is so that I can enter it into the system. You will need to set up the comms array yourself, though. If there are any new station alerts, be sure to let me know. I may be able to action some repairs now.
Okay, looks like we're going post-it hunting again. So I didn't actually finish all the station alerts from before. Do I still need to do those? Let's see. We still have a camera error in EAS-07, which is, it sounds like, a pretty important one right at this moment. If she can work on that.
My cameras in EAS-7 have failed to initialize.
Weird. Maybe Jim turned them off. Should be fixed. Try them now.
Yep, and hey, look at that. A post-it note. Although I cannot read it from this angle. Press kit. Oh, that is not going to help me read that. Hold on a second. Before we do any other stuff in here, can we have her turn on the rest of those cameras? It seems like she can do this pretty easily. No match. Nope, I'm not allowed to work on this anymore. Okay, well, let's solve this problem then. Oh, see, he's put up some kind of post-it defense system. If you just stick post-its with weird numbers on them everywhere, then nobody can tell which ones are important. He's some kind of genius. Okay, that looks like... I can't even tell what that is. It looks like squiggles. It looks like he drew some squiggles. Maybe part of an equation? That side, the thing on the left side sure looks like a fraction. 4, 8, 12... something? X sub 0, maybe? What is this? There's a picture of a horse, maybe? Here's the neck, and there's the ear, and there's the eye over there? I don't know. Weird. Okay. Are any of these laptops... It doesn't look like any of them are plugged into anything obvious. Oh, no, wait. This one totally is. Follow the cord. Oh my god. It turns so slowly. Well, I guess we may as well scan his picture while we're here. Doesn't look like there's anything valuable in it. Oh, hey, that's not connected to anything. I doubt that's a problem I'm going to be able to solve through wireless connectivity. What about in here? We have some stuff going on in here. What do you think the odds are that it's the same authorization code? Nope. No such luck. Graduation. 2008. Again, people, this is terrible data security. Now, I know he's on a space station. It should be very close to impossible for there to be an intruder that he really needs to keep the info away from. But even so. Mission auth code precursor 1. Huh. That's interesting.
The code is precursor 1. It appears to be a mission code.
Precursor 1. But that's not a mission code, Sam. What the hell is Precursor 1?
Listen, I don't know a lot of what's going on here. It says mission and it says code. I'm just gonna look around here a little bit more. Let's check out his personal emails.
Message for home, Sam. Morning, Tiger. I hope everything's okay down there. I just wanted to say good luck with the exam today. We've got something going on up here that, well, I hope I'll explain a lot about how it's been. Why I had to leave again. Tell Mum. Tell her we'll talk soon. I love you guys. That's it, Sam.
Well, I think we have some idea what's going on now. I mean, the mission auth code being precursor 1 definitely implies a number of things, right? Okay, is there anything else of interest to look at while we are here? Can I look at this document on the wall? Marker observations. Prepared by ESA Observation Control Group. Solar Region Summary. Okay, so pretty recently. And with just some coordinates. Not really anything useful yet. William Stafford is a new name for us. Probably worth remembering. Yeah, and then just some math. You know, just doing some math. Okay, I think we probably have everything of value in this room. Let's get back on those station alerts. Turns out some of these cameras still don't work. Could we please deal with that? Nope.
What would you like me to do, Emma?
First, we need to adjust the array to target the other station's
Right.
relative position from ours. We've got the code. Now we just need a target destination. Astrophysics should help.
So we need an astrophysics console, which is... Huh. We totally saw a thing for that before. You know what? This is the EFR crew bunk. So maybe I need to go back to... Where was that we saw that? Was that in the UC area? Yes, it was. Right? Maybe astrophysics terminal. There actually is not an astrophysics terminal thing. It's on the list, but it's not actually here. There's a mainframe. We have guidance and navigation. Those blue things are link conduits. Okay. Motion detected? Hold on now. Right, I should have been ready for that. Alright, well let's just have a chat with our friend here. Okay, like a sideways flag, and then the circle going down into the other circle. S3W. Alright. S3W. Oh, right, he just repeats the sequence back to us again. Okay, infinity. This is like unpleasant to look at. Infinity and the cube, and then like a network diagram. Or D1. I would love to know what exactly... Am I receiving new orders here, or... I mean, the whole point, obviously, is that we are not supposed to know what's going on, but I'd like to know a little bit. Alright, checkmark, the squares, and the flag. And then the other squares. Okay, so A, we now know... I forgot what the order was. Was it 2 then 3? We now know that that symbol on 2 is specifically Emma's designation on the mission. So that's curious. We haven't seen the rest of these symbols on the ship yet, have we? I don't think so. Should definitely keep an eye out for them. Okay, so was that actually here? One has to wonder. And it's got to be real, right? Because it seemed like Emma saw it last time, I think. But it was communicating with me. I mean, it might also have been communicating with her. Okay, near field server offline, far field server offline. Seems like that's a problem we need to solve. So the near field server and the far field server. I have no other controls that are relevant here, so we gotta find those. Are they on the map, maybe? Your tracking sensor. I'm not even really sure what it would say, if they were. We have a relevant station alert anywhere, maybe? No, we do not. Let's look around this room a little bit more. Maybe there's a laptop or something that can explain a little bit more to me about what we are doing here. Oh. Or maybe the servers are just right here in this room, and apparently able to be turned on wirelessly. Alright, where is the other server? Bunch of inoperable laptops. No, that's not it. That's weird. Where that other camera is pointed directly at me, because I don't think I left it in that position. Maybe I did. Who knows? Oh, actually... Oh, it's just the two server racks are right next to each other. Right. Fair enough. So yeah, that other camera, that is not the security camera. That's just one of the cameras that was on board. Never mind. Never mind, that's less creepy. Okay, near field image. Not really all that helpful, actually. I don't know what the hell I'm looking at. Is this the planet's surface, maybe? And then, like, this is the shadow of our ship? It's got the long arms. Or I suppose the shadow of something far more intimidating. Here is the far field image, which is roughly as meaningless to me. What am I supposed to do with this? Okay. I did it. I transferred the data here. Let's make sure that we've sent both of the images. Coordinates available in communications. Alright, well, let's jump over to the comms module, which is... Oops, that's not the button I wanted. Here, right? We don't actually have a thing for the communications module. Guidance and navigation. Yeah, it doesn't say the communications module in the Chinese part of the ship. Hey, Emma, a little help?
Emma, please repeat your instruction.
First, we need to adjust the array to target the other station's relative position from ours. We've got the code. Now we just need a target destination. Astrophysics should help.
Okay, I have that. I just need to actually enter it into the... Okay, hold on. What did it say when we sent the data? 2 comm systems, right? Let's load one up here, and... Coordinates available in communications. Is one of the modules named communications? Like, am I overlooking this in a very obvious way? I didn't think so. Central, Perch Strait. And they do all have names when you mouse over them, but they're mostly not functional names. I think she had even said somewhere, or at some point, where I would adjust the array from. I'm kind of curious about the places where the cameras are out. Where was that? I'm just wondering if... Okay, EAS 10 and EAS 12. Didn't we connect... We disconnected 12 from the station, right? Oh, there's a communication module right here. This is probably what I'm supposed to be looking at. Okay, print direction, so I guess that array coordinates and authorization key required, right? I have an authorization key. And we're pointed somewhere. In theory, I have some coordinates, but... Oh, I need to... Do I need to have actually remembered these? We have our current direction. Huh. Okay, nothing incoming. So yeah, it must be the case. I thought it said it... I thought it said it delivered the coordinates to... Alright. I guess let's go just remember the numbers. Actually, no, it doesn't give us the numbers. The coordinates available in communications is what it says. I'm probably missing something really obvious here. Maybe I just enter in the numbers here? This is our current direction, though, right? Not where we're supposed to be targeting. I don't know. I guess let's... That's the number that we have access to. I'm curious if doing this will, There we go. Curious if this will do anything at all. Okay, 89, 13, 9. Maybe this is just a little unclearly worded and it's our, like, the direction we should be targeting. Okay, well, I have entered coordinates, and we have an authorization key, and I'm still not allowed to press the button, so I'm assuming that these are the wrong things. Select crew feeds to route through station comms, external comms, or both. Okay, so that's what I would do once this thing goes away. Weird that I don't have a button to even, like, try? Do I need to use the memory core for this? Because, like, we have the coordinates. I'm just wondering if there's a way that I'm supposed to be communicating these. Well, I apologize. This is probably not like the most super fun to watch. I'm just not 100% certain what it is that I'm missing here. Scope status online in RU4? We could hop... Oh no, we are already there. Is there another device that I'm supposed to interact with in here, I wonder? Maybe I'm missing something. We turned on the servers. It says it sent some data, although it doesn't... I don't seem to be able to access that data in any way. Either that or I am already accessing it and it's not helping. Yeah, it really doesn't look like we have any other stuff to play with in the room. Alright, let's try one more time.
Emma, what can I do for you?
First, we need to adjust the array to target the other station's relative position from ours. We've got the code, now we just need a target destination. Astrophysics should help.
I agree that it should. I agree that astrophysics should help. I'm not able to adjust the, So, like, the problem here is that we're not actually pointed at the other station, right? We got the servers online. You know, the problem is probably that I'm supposed to dial in a position in the image, I guess? Right, I'm targeting something here. I'm supposed to dial in a position in the image and then send the data. This is almost certainly right. Okay, hold on. What do we got here? So some of the spots on this image are already marked. It'd be really helpful if I could zoom out on this image. I'm trying to make sure we're not missing too much. Yeah, okay, so if we point at a thing, we do get actual coordinates. The problem is that I was just sending garbage data. Well... these look like... Okay, hold on. Let's try the near-field image first. The more I look at this shape in the bottom right here, the more ominous I find it. And I do not get any coordinates from putting the oh. Okay. Object data rescue station. Okay, and that gave us a right ascension and a declination, so presumably that's all we actually need, right? Okay. So 16, 14, let's try doing this with a number that actually means something. Point you at whatever the hell that was. Okay, that's good. Something changed on the screen, always a good sign. 48, 11, 11. Alright, we gotta lock in. So, let's go from Emma to... There we go.
Sam, that's a good sound. You've got us back in business.
Yeah, eventually.
Here goes nothing. Okay, here goes. This is Emma Fisher on board observation. Please respond. This is observation. I have visual. Please respond. If you can hear me, please let me know in some way. It's just me left and Sam.
I can't decide if it would be more upsetting if they responded or if they didn't.
There was a massive power outage, some noise, and then we ended up here. I'm assuming you know all this if you're here to pick us up. Repeat, this is Emma Fisher on board observation. Please respond.
Wait.
Sam, that alarm. Is that an incoming comms message? It must be the rescue station.
Possibly.
It can't be ground control. It's too quick.
Okay, yeah, we got something. Some encrypted messages, unfortunately.
It's
Well,
encrypted. See what you can do, Sam.
we have a partial encryption code, right? Or I guess decryption code. But I think maybe we'll put these together tomorrow, because we have gone a little over the hour already. And not to leave you all in suspense, but my suspicion is there's not going to be a place to stop that wouldn't leave us all in suspense. So for right now, unfortunately, that is going to have to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Come back next time to watch me flail around for 10 minutes trying to decode this signal, and then get some interesting information. And we'll see you then.